Why, hello, my lovely nation of YouTubians. This is your boy, Red Devil 61780, also known as the Indie Gamer Chanel, bringing you another video on everything related to Warframe. Now, everything, not everything, but everything. Ah, tricky. Not really. I'm just being stupid. But anyways, on to what is really going on. Now, this video has been created in order to tell you all about what is going on right now with Warframe. Well, I don't know much. I do know that the sacrifice was a total hit, yet it was pretty short. I like the story. I like the explanation on where the Warframes come from. There's a lot of theories that my friends and I have come up with over the Umbra as well as the Stalker. I will start this video by talking about the sacrifice. Now, it was awesome, like I said before. Was it worth the wait? Yeah, it was worth the wait. Was it, you know, like one of those, wow, this was an epic kind of thing? I wouldn't necessarily say epic. The story was too short. Let's be honest. The story was way too short. And I'm not the only one that says this. There's a lot of people actually saying the same thing. Not bad-mouthing the quest. On the contrary, like I said, we all enjoyed it. It was great. Too bad that console gamers had to get it last. Fucking PC assholes. And it's just kind of like one of those things where you were expecting the hype to meet the you know, the delivery. Like I said, not a lot of people wanted to see videos from PC people already spoiling it for everybody else, and I'm quite glad that I did wait on it. I also appreciate that my wife was the one always telling me, "No, babe, don't watch it. You're gonna have to wait until the game comes out." And I was like, "No, I want to see it now." But it was actually her idea for me to wait, and I'm glad that I listened. Obey your wives sometimes, man. They do know best. But it's awesome in the sense that now we have an idea of what the Warframe is. Kind of gruesome at the same time if you think about it. Who knew that they were experiments? Not to spoil it for anybody else. If you haven't played the Sacrifice, then what the hell are you waiting for? It's already out. Go play the damn thing. Don't expect me to spoil it for you. And if I do spoil it for you, I don't apologize because this is a spoiler kind of thing. So I'm warning all of you that you know, there's spoilers in this. You know, with Ballas being the father of Darth Vader and Luke actually being the nephew of Natah Margolis, aka Lotus and Space Mom. No, just kidding. None of that is true. But the spoilers, there's not spoilers. It's, if you haven't played the game, then wow, you're not really into this game as much as you would give yourself to believe you are. But my friends and I have theories about the Umbra and the Stalker, that the Stalker is not really what we believe him to be, but probably the son of Umbra. Yeah, that's what we believe. We believe the Stalker is actually Umbra's son who didn't die in the attack when he was already transforming. He survived the attack and was infected with the infested virus, and he ended up being the Stalker, which is why he's so resentful, and he doesn't have much of a memory to begin with, you know. But like I said, this was a great introduction on a hopefully more you know, a satisfying story behind the Warframe. I do suggest DE. I'm an idea man. I'm not a game designer or anything like that. I'm an idea man, and it would be awesome for DE to also focus on each Warframe individually, not just oh well, you know, here's Gara for this Beast of Sanctuary, here's all these other ones for this, there's you know, you have Chroma for that other quest, and you have you know, Nidus for that other quest. Now, I think it would be cool if DE would focus on each Warframe individually, so that way we know who they were before they ended up being the Warframe that we all adore, and endear. Like mine, for example, is Excalibur and now Umbra. I have a thing for the Excalibur. It's Excalibur, Umbra, and Stalker. Or actually, it's more like Excalibur, Stalker, and Umbra. Or actually more like Stalker, Stalker, Stalker. But it would be nice, wouldn't it be nice? No, just kidding. It would be nice if DE would actually focus more on each Warframe. Especially, you know who would I like to know more about? I'd like to know more about Valkyrie. Her story seems incredibly painful. Incredibly painful. And I would like to know more about her. But anyways, back onto the thing. The sacrifice was short, but it was awesome. It was cool. Very emotional. Very dramatic. It did give a very dark vibe on the entire thing. I do appreciate the story that they created. And I hope that the next 3, because now they have 3 coming up. You got Railjack, and you got Fortuna, and the new war. If you haven't seen the trailer to the new war, I suggest you go see it now. Go see it now, and come up with your own theories of what's going to happen next. The thing about it is that I'm skeptical and excited. I'm excited that we're going to get more, and I'm skeptical over what is going to be told to us regarding the characters behind the entire Warframe universe. Now on to the new, the new stuff that we're going to be getting with the next 3 expansions. There's going to be a lot of bundles, people, a lot of bundles, so I suggest that you all start saving your cash and start getting that platinum soon, because they have an immense amount in the arsenal. They have deluxe bundles for Nezha. They have deluxe bundles for here's the thing, and I'm going to spoil it for you in case you haven't seen it. They have a deluxe bundle for NYX'T. Yes, they have a deluxe bundle for NYX'T. And it's something that we've already all seen. We've all seen, hints here about what NYX'T's bundle is going to look like. It looks amazing. It looks awesome, especially with your Helminth. It's not going to be a skin for a Kubro. It's not going to be a skin for the Kavad. It's going to be a skin for your Helminth. So if you haven't gotten your Helminth out yet, and you haven't used your Space Pimple for that to extract it and, create a Helminth, I suggest you do that now. If you haven't, you're going to have to find ways of letting that pimple grow out of your Warframe's neck, extract it, and get a Helminth immediately, because this is going to be an amazing looking skin for the Helminth. Cash grab, I like to call it cash grab, but it's one of the things that supports DE. I would like for them to actually focus a little bit more on individual stories rather than just, what new designs we have for people that start, giving us that cash. But, I am excited about those things. There's a lot of other weapons coming out. It's no longer just going to be you forging weapons like in Cetus. It's going to be now forging weapons on Venus, which is a Corpus-run planet. Is these new characters. They look kind of odd. They're kind of like half human, half drone. Their heads are robotic, but their bodies are human-like. That part doesn't make sense. You're going to be able to create your own MOAs as a pet or companion, as you are with your Kubro, your Kavad, and your Sentinel. I stuttered there a little bit. I'm kind of like James Earl Jones. That part is also really cool because you get to customize your MOA as well. That was actually pretty cool. What else is going to be new on Warframe? Space battles. We're actually going to get a space battle scenario. Hopefully not just on one, planet, because they did this on the surface of Venus. Not the surface, but the, you know what I mean. I'm not an astrophysicist or anything, so I don't know what to call it. But, it's going to be a kind of like a 4-man ship. This is going to be a must. This is going to be DE telling people you have to cooperate with each other. You have to participate with each other. If you don't have friends, get some. Because this is going to be one of those you have to have friends kind of deals. And probably also one of those, sorry Red Devil, it's because that's just another reason why the game can't be offline in single player. Well, whatever. I still disagree that that the game should be offline as well, because not only is it good for more morality, it's also good so that we don't lose our stuff in case some idiot decides to report you to the DE administrators and you lose all your junk and the stuff that you've worked so hard for and and invested so much time and money in. But whatever, I'm just one person who believes that the game should be offline. This is also the updates that we're getting soon for Fortuna, Railjack, and the new war. People have officially been calling it the Killer of Destiny. They've been calling it the Destiny Killer. Okay, I've never really had much faith in Bungie anymore after so many other things that they've done with the game. But I think the game was already dead before even Warframe came into play. I'm saying this right now in case anybody has an opinion about that. Destiny was dead a long time ago. It's not because of Warframe. Anyways, onto this news about what we're getting. We're gonna be getting, we're gonna be able to forge our own weapons. You know, kind of like Corpus-style weapons. You know, guns, not melees. This is gonna be now for you know, guns like primaries. They look pretty cool. Also, there's gonna be kind of like a. Well, actually, no. Yeah, you're gonna be forging guns from Corpus, and not just like it is on Cetus with your melee weapons. So that's a cool thing to have there. You're gonna get your MOAs, like I said before. A whole bunch of other things. There's gonna be a buttload of skins. There's gonna be a buttload of skins for your weapons. I don't know what to expect when it comes to the space battles. I would like it if DE could make it to where your ships, the ships that you travel in, on your loading screen, were actually usable and not just loading screen, you know, BS. I'd like it if DE would make maybe a scene or a quest that involves space battles with your ships, the ships that you spend platinum on to buy the skins for. That would be awesome to see how they actually function. That'd actually be pretty cool. Kind of like a Star Wars dogfight scene kind of thing going on there against the Grenier or the Corpus. Obviously not the Infested, because they're not intelligent enough to create their own technology, because they're nothing but mindless zombies. But I would like DE. I'm just going to give you ideas because I'm just the idea man. I'm the idea man. Okay. Short quests for each Warframe. Something just to let people know where these Warframes came from, who they were before they became what they are. You already made Umbra self-aware when you transfer out of the body, out of the Warframe, and you're in your Tenno. It actually works on its own. So that would be kind of cool if you could do that on all Warframes, not just on Umbra. Although I'm probably gonna have a lot of people saying no, it's fine on Umbra, we shouldn't get it on the other Warframes. But it'd be kind of nice if you can get them on all of them. You know, it'd be kind of cool if you could get on all Warframes, not just Umbra. I'm just rambling right now. Like I said, there's a lot of new stuff coming out, but not to where you would have like a buttload of conversation over it. Right now, I'm just making suggestions and just giving you my impression of everything that I saw and what I thought when I saw it. I'm also hoping that DE adds a little bit more on the Stalker. I would like to see something about the Stalker. I really would. I'm one of those gamers for Warframe that is, I'm what's the word? I'm obsessed with the Stalker. I'm obsessed with the Stalker. He's a very elusive character that they haven't really put much attention to. You know, they haven't really put much attention to the Stalker. I think the Stalker's been neglected. Honestly, the Stalker's been neglected. And I think it's time the DE actually start thinking about what they're gonna do with the Stalker. Okay, he's a very neglected character, and he's a very interesting character. He's a very elusive character. There hasn't been a lot given from the Stalker. I think it was probably one of the most impressive, impacting characters in Warframe to date. Ballas is dead practically already, since we ran him through with our sword. Nata or Margolis or Lotus or Space Mom is now a sentient, even though she might be a clone of the Lotus, used as a sentient to play with the Tenno's mind so that it weakens them on not fighting back. That's my take on that. And I would like a straight answer from DE why the game can't be offline. Yeah. I don't see why not. I don't see a problem with it being offline. If they tell me it's going to require a lot of space from your hard drive, I'll tell them straight out, I don't mind. If they tell me because people are going to mod it and unlock everything on the research, let them do it. but it shouldn't allow them to go back into multiplayer form. They'll sacrifice everything that they work so hard for modding, even down to their membership to a dojo clan, or even being able to participate on online events. If they're gonna mod it, that should be their punishment. They're no longer allowed to go back in an online 4-player co-op game. It's kind of like one of those consequence-free situations. You either have the game and not mess with it and play accordingly, or you can have the game, screw it up for yourself, and you can forget about ever playing with your friends ever again, because you're gonna screw it up and, you know, you're banned. But at least you'll get to keep all the stuff you have, but you're not gonna get any new stuff. Simple as that. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Also, another thing, it's no longer just PC, PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Now we're welcoming the Nintendo Wii into the Warframe family. The Nintendo Wii has partnered, well, actually DE has partnered with another developer or publisher from Nintendo Wii to create the Nintendo version of Warframe. It's not going to be any different from PC, PS4, or Xbox One. It's going to be the exact same thing, but this time you get on the Nintendo Wii, people. You get a little bit more a compact version of it. Another reason why I think it should be offline. But if this is the case, DE, that we're now welcoming another console, another platform, please, 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 if you don't ever see my videos, I understand. I'm not hating on you. I'm not hating on your developers. I'm not hating on your partners. I'm not hating on anybody from your team. All I'm saying is this. You have another console, another platform. You should celebrate this, and you should honor this by releasing updates accordingly together. Not PC gets it first and everybody else is just shit. It's not that hard, DE. It's not that hard. I'm gonna get a lot of people hating on me on this, because I've already had some people telling me it's because PC came out on PC first. The founders did it on PC first, and reasons. That's why it comes out on PC first. 'Cause reasons and the founders and I don't give a shit. I don't care who came, what, where first, and why. Okay? I don't care. You can leave a comment on my video. I'm not gonna give a shit anymore. I did before, when this one guy was all like, came out on PC first, founders, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. That's what I got. Don't believe me, go check it out. Just do it that look, if I was the one behind this, I would do it this way, okay? And I'm not talking down to you, but pay attention, DE. This is how you do it, so that you keep everybody happy and no squabbles or personal. I've already seen, I'm not the only one that's complained about this, by the way, okay? Because I've seen people on Facebook talking about the same thing. There's a lot of groups on Facebook for Warframe and discussions, and one of them that kept coming up is, why do people on PC get things first? There's a lot of people on platforms complaining about this. Now I can't put the pictures up here because I'm using the app for the PlayStation 4 and I don't have the software to hook up a PC or a laptop onto the PS4 and being able to illustrate these pics. But there are a lot of people wondering why it is that DE keeps giving PC everything first and consoles get everything last, and on a very long period of time as well. I mean, this was a month until we got the sacrifice. But anyways, this is how you could do a DE. You got your project, you work on it, the pixels, the function, the engine, the everything. I'm not a computer designer or anything, but what you can do is do the project, get it certified with Sony and Microsoft and now Nintendo, okay? Now Nintendo. And what you can do is get those certified first, and when they get certified from Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, hold the certification when you get the certification from Steam, which is PC. When you get the cert for Steam, and it's actually less difficult than Sony, Microsoft, and now is going to be Nintendo. It's going to be less difficult because Steam really doesn't, you know, have a lot of that bureaucratic BS. But when you get it on Steam done also, and it's approved, then you can release it all at the same time. Okay, I'm not hating on PC. All I'm saying is people on PC are jerks because they do not care about spoiling it for everybody else. Okay, it's pretty much the equivalent of people spoiling a Star Wars movie for Star Wars fans, and everybody tells that one guy, shut the F up, or we're gonna block you, shut the F up, or we're not friends anymore, kind of things like that. So that you have to understand my perspective of this. At first I didn't really care about people who said don't spoil it for me, but I actually understood it now. I understand when they say don't spoil it for me, because for me it was important. The sacrifice was one of those things that I was really excited about, and I had all these fucking YouTube videos from PC players always leaving the videos there to spoil it for everybody else, and I tried very hard not to click on them, and my wife is the one that told me don't click on it, wait until the update comes out, wait until you get to play it yourself. And I told her, I don't want to wait, I want to play it now because it was so fun and I'm proud we finally get it after Japan was the first ones to get it, and I want to find out what's going on. That's practically what happened. I mean, I didn't really sound like that when she told me not to watch the videos, but it was pretty much how I felt on the inside. And I'm glad that I waited, but at the same time I shouldn't have waited this long, especially on a very short quest. But that's what you could do, DE. Get cert from consoles first, and then go Steam, and when all 4 are approved and pass cert, release them all. It's not that difficult. It has nothing to do with where you started first. You're supposed to show a humility to all platforms, not just PC, because you started there, like all these other little, whiny crybabies go. Yeah, I'm a whiny crybaby. No, I'm not a whiny crybaby. I'm just a person who's concerned about my investment. But you have all these people saying that shit. It started on PC first, so it should always be on PC first before anything else. No, because that's just being biased. You're biased, and being biased isn't a good thing. It's actually a very negative thing to be biased. So DE, don't come off as being some sort of negative game designer, game publisher that gives first dibs on the first platform you started on. You should be equal with everybody. Don't alienate anybody. Be equal with everybody, be straight with everybody, and I guarantee you it's going to be even bigger than it already is right now, because they're actually giving people the impression that you care about us. Continue on with my rant. Like I said, now we have the Wii. I'm not a Wii person, I'm a Xbox person, I'm a PS4 person. Never really been a PC person, never really been much of a Nintendo person. But I'm glad that everybody who's more of a Nintendo player gets to enjoy what everybody else does. I hope that they enjoy the game. I hope that it's everything they expect it to be. It's always better to play it for yourself than watch people doing it. That sounds kind of hypocritical since I'm always expecting people to watch my videos, but I'm not really showing you my videos so I can show you how to play the game. I do make tutorials to help people who still haven't gotten full grip of what the game's about yet, and I do have friends who don't understand the game quite well yet, because it actually is pretty difficult for others. They don't watch other YouTubers or other streamers. They have me, and I am always trying to help them out. That's something else, people. Any kind of help that you need from me, let me know. It's Red Devil 61780 on the PS4 platform. I already have 1 subscriber who I appreciate. Rakeem, I appreciate your interest in my channel. I thank you with all my heart that you're making requests for me. He recently asked me on a tutorial for the build of Nova and Mag, so I will be doing those sometime either later this week or probably next week, but you will get those, Rakeem. You will get those, Rakeem. You will get those. And I appreciate the fact that you're leaving me requests, as well as Joygasm is a YouTuber, and he also talks about Warframe. He also has videos on Warframe. He's one of my subscribers, as well as I subscribe to him. I've seen some of his videos, and they're actually quite good. Leaves comments. We have conversations, and I appreciate that. I would actually encourage more people who have subscribed to me, and for those who still haven't subscribed to me, leave comments, leave questions. It's okay. I'm not gonna bite you. I don't bite hard, but I would like to have more interaction with my subscribers, to be honest with you. I'm not big. I don't have thousands of subscribers. I appreciate the ones that I have right now, and I welcome the 46th subscriber, whoever it is you are. I also do videos on other games. You just have to request something, and I'll do it. Right now, it's Warframe, because it's one of the games that I have the most fun in. It's one of those games that you enjoy grinding the crap out of. It's one of those games that when you play with your friends, it's fun to play. You know, there's a lot of camaraderie in this game. There's a lot of friendships in this game, which is why I don't want to see this game go to shit the way Destiny did. But other than that, I guess I'll just leave you off with this has been your friendly friend Andy Gamer Chanel, signing off, my friends. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, and leave a comment. I don't bite hard.